One and go. Wow, that's a lot.
Nice supplemental funds.
Lots of ill-shaped coins.
Okay.
Construction assistance and equipment fund.
Little
The lizard man.
Yeah, that.
Poor lizard.
Is he counting out all of his...
Long time no see, Heinz.
Man, money does not last forever.
How has he got so little left?
Hashtag relatable.
I mean, I know that they didn't exactly have
I mean, you've got to
coins
put
that's
some
going to be useful, but maybe there's stuff lying around Nazareth that they'd be willing to part with for some money. Well,
I mean, there's
he
ways to
will
get
see.
money.
The others probably wouldn't allow it.
Especially when you have as many cute girls with you as you do.
Still bring it off and on as become what I can only describe as
Well.
for merchant.
You keep trying to say Sama, then cuts herself off halfway.
Okay.
For the merchant.
You just have to pay for it now.
Oh, and he's already running out of money.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I only mentioned that because it was kind of lost in translation.
It's a lot.
So many different sources. I'm learning how to exchange box. Appraises.
So is he seeing things from different regions?
Yeah, always nice to see Nada.
Get
One
evaluated,
of my favorite
isn't it?
characters.
You know what to do, right? So smart.
Kick some ass.
I give safety top priority.
Damn.
Yeah.
Alright.
I will relocate to the counterfeit Nazareth.
Oh yeah, the counterfeit Nazareth. I kind of forgot about
Solid
that.
plan so far.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's a plan, I guess.
Beautiful.
To avoid casualties and being held up.
So I'll call us out to you.
Yeah, just get away.
Brilliant tactician.
Yeah.
Absolutely
It's not
not.
fair to go against your very
Just to keep her
nature.
distaste
Momo-san held us high.
in check.
Yeah, you're good adventurers, but you shouldn't
Just
call
to
the others
remember her
worms.
Well, that's probably a lot stronger than distaste. Complete disgust of humans.
Expenses
I know,
Yes.
right?
Yes, they do.
Well, expenses always happen,
Yeah,
but you
you had a
only
lot of
really
money
notice them
before.
when
Just
you
now,
got
it was in
nothing.
real
With the
life.
resurrection show tier, but
We didn't get a lot of items.
that's
That's
magic
how it
money.
is.
Otherwise you just pay
Not
happily.
that
Well,
money,
maybe
because you already said
It
you didn't
seems
want
like
to
if
use
you
magic
have the
money.
money, you just
Because, you know,
you just
it wasn't,
have it for a while.
wasn't the proper currency.
You know, sometimes
Although the
something
gold itself had
happens
value, it probably wouldn't be worth
where
using.
you
I wonder if I've
when
got
you
any
don't
big
have the money, you
expenses
just realize how much you have to
due
pay
soon.
for, and you're like,
Just double the rock
Real
in
hope
the
not,
open.
because
Against his 8 fingers.
Like how he thinks.
isn't that
Yeah,
fun?
there's blue roses there.
He got like. I'd say like a
And yeah, you clearly see two long
Especially
blonde
Especially
girls
fun
there.
if you're actually.
It goes out really
you know,
I
quickly.
wonder
One
if
of them
studying semester
each
abroad,
of the floor guardians have
and you're getting funds
a
for
little
that, but you only get those funds once per
a
month.
little
Lot of
account
fun
that they
characters
have
that have
themselves
It's already blurred out once.
that
there's
I
something
guess
Which
Which
kind
means
of
you have to
allocate
lend
to
money
them
from
for
comments
people so you can pay them back
various
later because you don't have the money at the moment.
causes. I'm pretty sure
That's fun.
Sebas and whatnot wouldn't be able
that
to
was
live
Climb.
in that place like they are if they didn't have some
There's most likely going to be a bad
funds
guy, kind of the impression I get from the opening.
Alright.
in the first place.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
still
still
hoping-
interested in what will happen with that.
In his
Yeah.
house, and then he was just so demoralized from getting doo-dooed by
Well, I'm pretty sure
shots.
like
Story,
the
right?
cook
By
just
a girl
doesn't really
shouting.
need
Yeah, I
any
think the girl in black is
considering
the
he's
princess's sister.
Yeah, that combo was
At the
short.
very
lording
least,
it over the lizard men
the
right now.
princess looked
Yeah,
like.
we still
She
haven't met
appeared in
all
the
of them.
Attacking
I mean, I just met her in the last episode,
like
so...
the farms of these drugs.
Not all of them yet.
That's led
I just
by
had to enjoy that
the
guitar
fingers.
There's still.
Episode 7, Blue Roses.
Right, yes.
Yeah, straight up tells us now.
Oh yeah, they were wearing blue roses.
And we're meeting one of them now.
yeah, those blue
I mean,
roses were like.
That's
you
because
know.
I
Oh,
climb.
and they were. Whoa!
Hello.
I'm not exactly
I'm
sure
sure
of how
it's
much
fine.
training
Guild being like mentioned, right?
It was the guy I think it is.
you can do by swinging a sword like that.
As if Stronov.
Yeah, climb.
God, the name
I don't
of
know
the
if we've
series.
seen him
The guy that we
before
helped-
in like
that,
another,
that liked us,
in
right?
like the first season or
Clive.
something.
Shouldn't
but-
make me repeat myself over and over again. Oh.
There's not even
Oh,
anyone to tell
It's
him
just been
Really
so long.
form
and
is
how
great.
much
Like a low-level
we have,
adventure.
I'm sorry.
To a
Oh,
little
yes.
match.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll stand a chance against you.
Show how callow I am.
Because not all good practice is good practice.
Has a little resistance.
If you practice doing something wrong,
Magic has
you
a
get very
hand
good
to
at being
my
bad.
ear.
Yeah.
Heinz.
You did.
I probably wouldn't be standing here.
He's had that
sometimes
Yeah, you
experience,
wouldn't
yeah.
be. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about
Words
it.
that like no one would use.
You would be
Yes,
dead
yes,
if it was for him.
You know, Einzulko. So who most likely could give that freakish wizard.
Freakish wizard.
He was
Probably.
still wearing his
We have no
fancy
idea.
red mask and
I
Is that the one
everything.
girl we saw in
Try
episode
at
1?
least.
Back in the village, wasn't he?
I'll go back though to see the
We haven't seen her
Good.
since.
I'm sure you wish to train me.
You not want to get on his bad side.
Not training, just practicing with our swords.
Isn't that the
Whether or
same
not you
thing?
take
Well,
anything away from it is up to you.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
He-
So
but
like
he's
the,
determined now. Like there's actual
So-
combat.
This does not seem like a fair fight
Acting
at
as a
all,
teacher
but
without actually.
I don't really like climb, so I'm okay with that.
Yo, he put the armor on. Look at this. I'll take the fight to you. Because oh,
Quick first step.
Jeez.
yeah,
Damn.
that was
Damn
quick.
good
See,
kick.
it's fine defending a blow.
that's it. This sword is all I'm carrying. Doesn't mean you should focus all
Yeah.
your attention on it.
That makes a lot
Yeah,
of
But
sense.
that would have been a
Like,
fine
really
time
don't-
to
Actually,
do
you're
some
saying you're
sort
just
of
practicing, and if he takes anything
As a
away,
weapon.
it's you know just
counterattack.
It'll be finished after
bonus.
one-
But
Yeah?
After a
you're
single
actually
kick,
teaching
really?
him
How
right
sad
now.
are they?
One kick.
You know that, right?
Princess Renner.
Princess
saved.
Renner,
Yeah, that's
okay.
right. That's
Oh.
what he
I've
was.
always continued to call her
There's
Princess.
a very
Remember
similar
yet?
character in Shield.
Right.
Don't know my name.
Even if he
Yeah.
would
The
stand
one-
no
I'm
chance
trying
against
to
using
remember
practice
stuff.
I can't remember his name
Just
because
be a
that
party
wasn't.
to
Like I said,
help
it's
him
been a while.
So this is a regular thing.
Train the wave.
I mean, no, you
Oh,
probably
nice.
referred to the first kick. Never mind.
Fortress.
Ooh.
Yeah, so like I feel like
Ooh,
he's
damn.
very similar to him, so I got them confused.
So he can use martial arts techniques.
Not
No, I
bad,
remember
not
him.
bad.
Oh.
He lost his
Not good enough,
opportunity of
though.
surprise there, but
Yo.
at least he had something else going for him.
Yeah, let's go.
That's drawn off.
All right,
So cool.
Onegaishimasu.
all right.
At least he takes it seriously.
Kind of dangerous. I mean,
Yeah, I
they're
think
like
we have seen him.
Unfortunately, we've already
I
seen
think
that
so.
no
Assume
matter
he
how
will.
good he gets,
Just
it's
don't remember
nothing
much about
compared
it.
to
They
the
eat each other.
actual
That's
strength.
Like, I'm sure it's the princess in this episode.
Smash or
But he said
fracture.
something about the princess, and we've had a scene.
Because we've already shown climb and
And the
we saw
palace.
Citrus
Although,
Prin-
just like
There.
Princess's
Drain,
sister last
his
episode.
strive to become stronger is admirable.
Give this to you.
Take a casual blue potion.
Potion.
It's good enough for you. The red stuff's only for the
So I
elites.
guess we might have seen him there.
Hey, how I got so strong, I don't have a good answer. Oh,
Yeah, sit-ups, push-ups,
Just
drink lots of juice.
training,
It's
I
pretty simple.
guess.
I simply have
Find a few orcs in the
A
forest.
talent, really?
Which
You're
doesn't mean that
pushing it
anyone
on
is
talent.
particularly special, just means they get a head start.
Give him confidence.
Usually.
And just know that I'm not a person who likes to call stuff talent because it kind of diminishes the hard work that is put behind it.
Yeah, the foot is another.
You have a full arsenal at your hands
Exactly.
and feet, yeah.
You can also use, super tier magic if
But
you
just
got it.
focus on the sword.
Zeph is a good teacher.
Which is a bit stronger than a sword, generally.
Strike from above.
But not
That's
good
pretty
enough.
one, although you should also think about what you're going to.
Always know what to
Yeah,
do next.
think it
That's
through.
good.
Always think of the next move, man.
Does that mean just in life or the next step ahead in a fight?
I feel like that kid's gonna be a problem, like in a good way.
Is that a problem?
Bad about it.
Reports got out that he fought the Royal Head War, and either of you lost. The noble faction will.
Wow.
Oh god, the worthless nobles.
Someone who could fight me back for a bit.
No one particularly lost per se.
Why
it
is it
wasn't-
so important that anyone lost?
Of course.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
I'm sure,
A
yeah.
fight,
So
truly.
season 2, we get a lot of like. Any promise for?
Well, Shunaf also came from nothing.
No
so-
matter how hard
God
you
damn.
work.
His rank is best to be recognized as well.
Whoever just would call capped at gold.
Ooh.
Oh, that hurts!
Trying to
But while he may
player.
be limited by his ability, he isn't limited by experience. Mm.
Like, always looks angry, though. Like, all
So
of
all
his-
you can
that
do is
hurts.
train his
Sometimes.
mind
All
rather
these
than his
caps.
body there.
Marcus Raven is
So we have a prince as well.
Kind of
Marcus
sad.
Raven of the Noble faction.
Kind of. Not really.
Did he be switching sides to the royal
It
faction?
can't be a good
Damn,
thing, I'm sure.
Political backstabbings.
So,
Man is an
are we getting
opportunist
into,
by
like,
nature.
politics?
Wow,
What
they look,
opportunist he like-
they look like good people.
Yeah.
It
really
wouldn't
looks like
surprise
the
me that
promise
there are
now.
treacherous worms in this world. It would surprise me if there were far less
Especially if you're trying to watch, right? I'm trying to watch.
than what you would
But I
expect.
kind of like his armor.
I just try to read all day.
And it's not the princess either.
Climb on your way to visit that monster. Yeah, I was just
That's a
it's
monster.
cool how we're getting
On
like a deeper story of like.
It's
Why would he
called
call it
Princess
princess and
Renner
monster?
Monster.
What?
World itself.
on what authority do they have to
Especially when
make
you're as
that
ugly as
claim?
him.
You just refer to Renner as
Wow.
a monster.
True.
Our treasure active facility for the commerce.
Although it was
I
heavily
don't like these
inferred
guys.
or implied.
Adventures, it's unheard of.
Yeah.
Yeah, who would ever do such a thing?
I hate these kinds of like people. Our characters.
Yeah, because that's
I bet it was.
common
They
sense.
make their faces so like unlikable.
Oh, I really don't like these two.
This backing music
That was she-
really fits that character. It makes you want
She's
to punch
just
him in the face.
trying.
Tell that monster something. As a political, she will work.
Second
will
prince.
use her
This kind of
title and
pompous
character.
aristocracy always annoys me.
Typical
Let's
PJ.
not do
That's
that.
not happening.
I
I'll
do
pretend
think
I
she
do
has
that.
more
This guy's
that
an
she can
asshole.
do here.
Fuck him up.
Yes,
guys.
please
There's
go
always
away.
Throne, but he's
people like
a
this.
douchebag, and I'm sure he's first in line or something.
Oh, well, then the matter settled then.
Just why would you
So
call
don't
her a
let them speak for
monster?
themselves, of course.
Yeah, this guy's being
Yeah, shut
annoying.
up, pretty much.
Calling her a monster? What the hell? It's not okay.
Yeah, very much getting back into the
Oh,
politics.
Why do they have to be
Or a monster?
so
I guess it's just
antagonistic?
mirrors.
Wow, even the
A
maids
commoner,
hate
and-
him.
You're
breathing right
maids,
now. Must
be
so
rough.
I guess you're not
And finally we get the princess.
something else.
Who is looking as lovely as always.
Why did you just say excuse
Wow,
me in the
beautiful
open?
monster.
Can
Is she
you
the one
not
from the
first?
ending who
No, she's changing.
faces an abrupt turn to something like evil?
Anger.
Alright.
Oh,
Tia or Tina?
Ah,
interesting.
Oh, it's Tina.
Wasn't expecting.
Okay, and what about
So
the
the
other
red
one
one is
there?
Tina.
yes.
Okay.
Are they
It's coming together.
keeping a low profile?
Interesting.
Group
So
Blue
the
Rose.
ones
they're
that
the
go
Blue
against the
Rose.
drugs do have connections
Group
to
Blue
I don't think she
palace.
cares too much for you. I keep calling her that.
Sit.
Yeah, but, you know, the princess is that kind of
Seriously,
person.
keep alert in case anything happens, but
I mean, she looks pretty good in that dress.
Because you're so special, Klein. Please don't have.
are we going to see any of the other ones, like the Evil Eye or whatever the name was?
Of course I would.
Special can mean a lot of
He's
things.
Special, to be sure, but he's special because he's yours.
Okay.
Oh, she ships him.
Jeez.
At least they're nice people.
I'm expecting something to happen to this guy
Looks like a pretty nice tea
relatively
party. I'd be
soon.
more than happy to join.
Alright.
Yeah, of
If I
course.
know anything about those stories.
Whenever they start
Black Dust
focusing on
always
a
drink.
character, it's usually
I'm just thinking about like the
they're
Greek
not bad,
myths
but
and
Yeah,
the Hunters of Artemis who took in one guy,
secretly.
and that didn't go well. This is just the thought I have right now.
so she's aware of her kind of position in
You
this.
got Climb.
She
Is
was
there?
in
Has
secret
ties
forces.
to the nobles, no, to the
Love
royals
it.
as well. So that's what's happening.
Alright.
And if I'm not, and if I have no choice but to turn to adventurers such as yourselves.
Good thing that she
Okay,
kind of
so-
has connections
One of the
to
princesses will
We
actually
have
meet her
connections.
adventures as
Trying to
well.
get the
That'd be
hierarchy.
cool. Like she gets
Tia
hands
and
up
Tina,
with
the
her
others.
political agenda.
A part of these ones.
Oh yeah, that was that the paper they got?
Alright.
What, to give them a clue,
She
to put them on the wrong
prodigy?
track? It's because I read trap just there.
Hmm.
A genius?
Really?
Alright,
Just
so
code
she's
of
actually a
genius, okay.
really, really smart person.
She's smart.
Genius.
She's genius.
I'm still curious
could crack
curious
the code.
behind the
I mean,
words
yeah,
of the
Wow.
Oh, she just
No.
Already
That
cracked
was
it?
quick.
That was fast.
about her being a monster, whether that's metaphorical or not.
Building. Some of which are within the capital. I wonder if these are Black Dust stockpiles or other critical sites.
Could
Probably.
be. You could check that out.
Or
They
diversions.
would have anything that important written in code and left in an orderly production site.
Okay, then what is it?
It's a trap, huh?
I mean, it makes sense.
Interesting.
Yeah.
See, the name.
Pretty much any
Oh,
area
yeah.
of
Wonderful things.
scum and villainy, they've
Yeah,
got
they
a
do.
I
finger
think they
in.
also
We've
mentioned
seen
something
that.
about 6 arms. I don't know what that
Big ass
was.
underground
These
organization.
are the-
then.
So there was sex trafficking in the other one, where Sebas was.
Okay.
And because they have no
Yeah,
real
that's
I
a
wouldn't put
dump.
it past them, yeah.
loyalty
And
to
bad
each other,
feeling. Oh.
Underground brothel. thanks to Princess Renner's work, I thought that such a ceremony had been done away with.
Well, yes, but they're still going to
Being
happen.
abolished. There's still one 8 Fingers underground brothel in
Yeah.
business in the capital. Is that where
Oh,
Sebastian
yes.
was?
Until you eliminate it
Oh,
at its
so
root,
Blue
it's
Blue
not
Rose
going
Rose
to
fine with
disappear.
is
Apparently
okay.
from Evans, it would strike
Makes
a powerful
sense.
blow.
They do have a name.
Against the nobles
Especially in a
who
world like
We're
this.
in bed with 8 fingers. I love that phrasing.
trouble in your family. On the other hand, it would be too much for Climb to handle alone.
Yeah, Climb couldn't possibly handle anything important.
I'm terribly sorry for my lack of strength.
Oh,
yeah.
this is a bad feeling about the Blue Rose. I think they're gonna get killed at some point, and I'm gonna be
You heard
really
his
upset.
feelings.
Not a great
I like
idea.
them already.
How much of her
He wants to be stronger.
She has
trust
such
and
beautiful
reliance
eyes.
on
I
him
love
is
so
his
much.
ability to guard her,
Of
and
course,
more
it's an
It's
order.
an order.
Get a room, you too.
emotional
shit.
support.
If it's an order, you could, like, you know,
Nice
say
to
it like an
visit.
order.
Yeah, they're still there.
Yeah. Good quiet.
And he probably
Jeez.
likes her a lot too.
Yeah, they finished.
I'm not
it
too
really
drawn
well.
in by that
Revealed by the code.
speech by right there.
I
Seemed
don't
kind
know.
of
We
forced.
just
Yeah.
get those kinds of dynamics like we have with him and the princess so much.
That this information has already gotten out. If we borrow Climb from you, until
Okay.
Bagran and the others that we're going to be making.
Why not?
So that's what the job is given. Like a
Do they
messenger
have
boy.
a comprehensive plan?
Turn up the name.
I never
Oh,
trust
it
those
seems to
shifty
be
names.
moles.
Are they going to tell that other guy?
His daughter is currently
The
serving as
maids
one
are
of my
against him
maids.
even. What the hell?
Was one of those maids over there?
I mean,
She's a lot more
yes.
informed than your
Literally, what she
usual
was just doing.
royal.
Someone is spying on you, and
Yeah,
it
he's
is
aware
a
of it.
maid, so
Nope.
She's too
you
confident,
should be
Guys, you're right.
careful.
right?
Heavy politics.
Oh wow, she became a maid.
Oh, that's a thing. Suade.
It's going to take a while before she's
nice. I like it.
I was like
Chester, no problems with your
wondering.
work?
gains a bit of confidence in herself, isn't
She
it?
looks so adorable.
What are we having for dinner today?
Yeah, showing her
he-
reactor.
now
How much of
they-
it is
they
seeing what
due
the
to
serve
princess
trauma,
pretty
and how much is
confirms,
just
yeah.
a
It's
stutter or
funny
something
because
like
like
that?
usually he is the serving
said it
he's
wasn't
the
obvious
butler,
before.
but now he is getting like butted on. In a way.
And she looks really cute in that
So
maid
as a
outfit.
bit
Like, no
control,
joke.
okay.
She's
Would you
still
like to go
a little
shopping?
bit,
Ooh.
well, a little.
Oh,
She's
yo,
she's
you haven't
taken
traumatized
for a
still.
sip?
Poor
This must
girl.
be so different to her.
But he's giving her a chance, so
Because you're so intimidating.
She's not
Yo.
used to it.
probably.
She's going to have some... Is it agoraphobia? Agoraphobia?
Yo!
Like people being kind to her.
A lot
Yo,
less
Sabah.
Yeah, so don't worry so much.
Going in.
traumatic experiences can be had
Just
as
see,
you
look at
gain
her as
phobias.
I
So
prefer you didn't, though,
Maybe not
because
it
your
would
eyes are
Yeah,
very
be
cute.
incredibly
Oh,
surprising
maybe
if she didn't have
granddaughter?
some neuroses starting to
Yo.
crop up.
I
Rascal.
really like Caesar so far.
You're a rascal.
The thing is,
Yeah.
don't force her to
What's
do
a
something
rascal?
She's
she
no
Get
magic
in
in
there.
doesn't
seconds.
want to do.
But I am plenty
I
strong.
may not look at it.
I don't think we've ever actually seen her
40
fight.
Okay.
others, and perhaps a few more who are stronger
I
than
cannot
me.
think of you any
A
other
lot.
I like
Then-
how he can count them
than the
on
one role.
like
Not
that.
really.
No, I'm sorry, guys. It just
Meanwhile,
You're only
solution.
41
Ah,
others.
This
solution,
one
my
is-
girl.
with our
Really?
theater group, we're playing
Still mad.
As You Like It, and
Oh, she is
well,
not.
the
Yeah,
butler,
she's still
the
not.
the
That's
servant
something
there,
else.
Adam,
She's
Where he's
does
so
say that he does look old, but
Sure, we should not
he's
inform
still
Lord Ines.
strong, still tough,
Must be in daily
and that just
contact
reminded
with
me
him.
so much of it.
Does it
Did you
really
not simply make
matter?
mention of the woman when you speak to him?
I mean, he doesn't need to know
Show high
everything.
regard for her culinary abilities. Moreover, might be seen as odd for only two people to be living in such a large mansion as this, might it not?
Yeah,
Well,
that's kind
yeah.
of true.
So he's trying to
You're
make
saying that this is part of a
And having a maid makes
Make it all
more
seem like this is
believable.
above board and normal.
Our cover. He'll snap at me and tell me to take
Uh-huh, he would.
I see. That's his rationalization there.
and also
Who's
trying
this?
to
Oh.
Visitors.
I'm Stefan Havish, a constable charged with keeping the capital safe.
You
Another
look
pleasant
she
looking
looks
guy.
like-
Like, you
Speechless.
know, these guys are
yes. Why are
Just
they?
the way look.
Why is he
It's
coming
not,
here?
well,
He's
his
no
is
good.
Sabas.
as it happens. Succulent, it is a pleasure to
Succulent.
What an
Are you
upstanding
serious?
gentleman.
The scar.
All right. You
What,
both
the-
look sleazy and
The seal of the magician.
Ah,
Not
okay,
great.
yeah. I figured it was about this.
Hand over an
So while he was
oh my!
Trafficking is prohibited within the kingdom.
Solution? Are you hungry by any chance?
Oh, so slave trade is forbidden, but having a slave apparently isn't.
Unless you handle it from here, good day, General.
As the bucket was no part of it.
And my lady's deal, I will hear whatever it is.
Because he's the one that's actually in charge
The
here.
other way around.
But they have to maintain that cover.
I don't think much of their circumstances should they
Well, these guys belong to the fingers.
try anything here.
To offer you clemency.
Yeah,
They just want her back.
Act like he's nothing, please.
Naturally.
To be fair, the amount of times that they've probably pulled this con on, well, lots of people.
I don't know
Give
about
me
that.
3 cents and a cloud of dust.
Unfortunate. She was in a terrible state. If you were to take her away now, she might very well die.
Yeah, I'm sure they care about that.
Well, that was part of the plan, wasn't it?
And done
Convalescing, that's quite a good word.
Lady after
She would kick your butt.
He is lowing people.
Oh my god, I love it.
I think you're getting on his bad side.
Don't anger
Is it though?
the gentleman
So
butler.
one solution, huh? Okay.
Yo, Sebastian's
Everyone
gonna do
can-
some
We should
work
be down for
here.
this.
Golden princess.
Lord have
What was? What did you just say just now?
day after tomorrow.
I'd prefer you
Yeah.
never come back, but
Oh,
I want to leave before you ever see you.
bad.
pissed.
Like, that's the angriest I've ever seen him
She
look.
will kick your butt if you take her.
Might do some work. Think this through over a short stroll outside.
Are you gonna murder
You
somebody
can't
on the way
decide to
back?
just
Alright.
eliminate
Probably
them because
getting
it would
pissed.
bring
Now
attention
she's
to
becoming an
everyone.
issue. Oh, but
She's
he's
gonna
gonna.
go straight
Message
to.
to Ainz. Okay.
So she's
I'm
informing
a
him.
little bit less surprised.
Yes. Chance that Lord Sebastian has turned on.
No,
has
he's
turned
not.
on.
Wow, I'm getting Sheltier flashbacks.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
He's gonna
it's
think that
not
it's a
funny.
brainwashing thing again. But any proof cannot go
Yeah,
unanswered.
those are some harsh allegations there.
Kind of.
And yeah, I knew the episode ended.
I don't think
I don't know what she's doing.
This is interesting.
Oh my god, I
But
wanna
it's
watch
true,
it.
but
kind of
just
doing
his
it.
name read.
I don't wanna stop.
That's how you
But
know
it's not
if you
actually
portray them or not.
against them.
Not really
I
so.
don't think.
Conflicted with it.
Alright, nothing's gonna happen in the end. I'm skipping through.
I don't know. I don't know.
Bringing up doubts of Severus's
This
loyalty
episode
to
is so plain.
Ainz and Gon, while also
But yeah,
like-
Sivus is
I don't know.
definitely, he's angry. He's gonna
following through with his own
Alright,
instincts.
so-
He's gonna
Yeah,
do something.
Protecting the
Maybe,
weak.
but yeah,
and
those two
At this point, I
are
don't
just
even
awful.
know.
I
Probably
don't
also-
want to see
Like
them
the rest of the season.
anymore.
I was like
She was
thinking,
surprised to see the blue
I don't know,
roses
kill
in
them
there.
or
Some
something.
of the blue
Exacting
roses.
Ainz's
The princess was wrong, but
no,
Goal.
it makes sense that they would
Her
be
being
and orders
killed
that was
by
given
her
to
kind
him.
of
Carrying out
refers to
these
that
activities
change in the picture we've had before.
because this
under her
is
instruction. It does make sense.
Probably.
trying to
the blue
put
rose.
something
I'd be
She's a bit
surprised if
surprised.
Ainz
Surprised.
doesn't have to
Look like
step in
this
at
is
some
still
point, but
interesting.
also maybe he
No.
can
take down the slave trafficking thing, which
We haven't seen
Understand.
too much of
Ah,
her,
folks,
but
it's all
a
tied
little
together
bit at
now.
least.
One big happy knot.
He might be impressed, like when he was
But yeah,
with.
this is a very
But yeah,
politics
we're
heavy
getting
Yeah, we'll
episode.
see
slowly-
how this ends.
Oh, we haven't
We're
really gotten to
slowly
the first
getting
episode.
order in all those
Yeah.
blonde girls.
Great.
Even the first episode kind of had most of that.
But
just
we
the
know
first
that
part
he
of it.
It's coming
doesn't
together. It's coming together. We're gonna have next episode is gonna be very good.
forgive
And those are always the hardest
very
ones to react to,
readily.
you know, because you really have
Unless
to pay
it's,
attention to miss
unless of
something.
course it is members of his own.
Yeah.
Well,
So
members
there's
of
still
Nandrit, isn't it?
so much in this.
But yeah, granted, there's a
Even
couple
though
princes.
she
I
has
do not mess with the
been
solution or seven.
not
because
at
they
all
are
in the
badasses.
show.
And,
This
I wonder if there'll be a full scale like
yeah,
civil
we're gonna see
war
some,
going on.
Some slime bags die. Some
if
god miserable politicians
Sebas
and
does
royalty
get,
just go down the tubes. It's gonna be
accused
good.
of
Let me know
being
your
a traitor,
Bye bye.
will they split off and have a big fight? Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Now I understand Solution's
Ooh.
distrust and dislike of having the
So it makes
girl
Sebas.
around in this mansion